After the things that have gone on in the last few days, I figured it's time to do another video about how incompetent this country is. I have had enough of the way things have been for the last year, but this last week has just basically been end of my fucking patience. I speak in simple, plain English. I speak straightforward. I don't embellish things. I tell you the truth. I explain situations. And still, again, I speak in simple, plain English, and people do not comprehend what I'm saying. I ended up arguing with, this time last year, with Vodafone, because they wiped my account out. Over 2 hours on the phone trying to deal with them to sort it out, and I end up yelling at them in the end to fix the problem. They don't fix the problem. It took them over 8 days to fix the problem. Meantime, I got shoved in a mental hospital for yelling at them to get off their fucking asses and fix the fucking problem. They didn't compensate me. They didn't fix anything other than basically go, oh, sorry, was not a good enough answer for them to repair it. And that was their fault, not mine. And what happens? I get punished. I get victimised. Then I have a company that I deal with where I sign up for a service in May to find out that they can't provide me with a service because there's no lines in front of my house. There's no connection. There's nothing. 6 months later, said company takes just over $95 out of my bank account with a direct debit form that should have been cancelled, and then it took 3 weeks to get it back because it's their incompetency, because the account was cancelled in the first place because they can't provide me with a service because there's no fucking line there. And then wonders why I'm shouting at them again, because they're not listening to me when I'm telling them in simple plain English. There's no fucking line, there's no fucking line, there's no fucking contract, and you can't give me a termination fee when you didn't start the fucking thing in the first place. But again, simple plain English, nobody's listening to what I'm saying. Then we come around to my home care services, because I've got a new personage, or rather a new group of sorts that are doing it. And the woman that I've been dealing with, her name was Donna. And Donna doesn't seem to understand simple plain English. I end up yelling at her in the end after I'd repeated it 5 times in simple plain English, what had gone on and what has been happening. And I've got to the stage, which is why I video stuff. I video stuff because I'm tired of people not listening when I tell them things in simple plain English. Or I get people turning around and going, oh, you're shouting at me. Yeah, because you're not listening, because I've told you 6 times in simple, plain English. And I'm getting real fucking tired of the incompetency of the way our system is, that when you end up shouting at them because they're incompetent and they can't do their jobs, then they pick on you and they blame you, or they terminate the call, or they fuck up your service, or they charge you for costs that you're not entitled to. And again, all because they don't listen to simple, plain English. Our country has become pathetic. And when you do complain about it, and you do have a good go at them for not listening to you, they turn around and go, oh, I'm going to hang up on you because you're shouting at me. Or, and make it your fault when it's theirs because they're not comprehending what you're telling them in simple plain English. Or then there's their favourite one, which is where they turn around and go, oh, you talk too fast. I go, I don't talk too fast. Your brain's too fucking slow to even pick up what I'm saying. Because again, you don't understand simple, plain English. Most of the reason why I do the videos is so that people out there can see what goes on. But obviously, again, a lot of them don't understand simple, plain English.